Hey guys, don't mind my background. I'm not quite sure still yet what's going on myself. I'm still trying to figure it out. Um, but yeah, I haven't been filming just because I've had a lot going on here lately, the past week or so. But life happens. So today is gonna be a video all about foundations and why I like my skin type, brushes that I think that apply these foundations on my skin and give me the best results. Um, and it's going to be a combo of high-end and drugstore foundations. Um, and I think all four of these foundations you can find them at Ulta or the actual brand's website online. And a little bit on my skin. I do have pretty combo oily skin. In the summer, I do tend to be a little more oilier, obviously, because of the heat. And during the winter, once in a while, it will get dry. I'll get dry patches. I do like a matte foundation. I'm not big into the dewy finish foundations, but like I said, during the winter when my skin it does get dry, I do like a little more dewy foundation, just because it helps not to, you know, actually attack just my dry patches. It goes on nicely and evenly. The first foundation that I like is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Full Coverage Foundation, and this is a very, very full coverage foundation. And I'm in the color Tan Sand. And this is an oil-free makeup, and it does state that it will stay on for 12 hours. And it's cute. I believe that I purchased, it's a very, very thick foundation. It's not runny at all. It's literally, if you can picture the Amazonian clay, just the word clay, that's what's gonna come out. I'm trying to squeeze it just a little dot so you guys can see what it looks like. Do you see that? It's not moving. Do you see that? But it's very, very full coverage. Very, very full coverage. And with a thicker foundation, I do have brushes, specific brushes that I do like applying, or that I think will help the process go on smoother. And the one that I've been liking for this foundation is the Sigma Flat Kabuki, the F80. It just gives me the best results, I personally think. Or any flat top Kabuki foundation brush, affordable brush would do the trick. This is my favorite one. And let's see, this color too, what I like about it is that I can wear it just any time of the year. It could be fall or summer. I'm not gonna say it's fully matte. It is matte. It will move. I personally think on my skin it will move, so I do have to go in with a setting powder to make sure it does not transfer when you hug somebody or you touch your face. But it's a very good foundation, and it has no smell, and it's very cute packaging. And here on the side, it'll kind of show you where you are with your foundation. It comes with a cute little bamboo kind of wooden little top. And the next one is also another Tarte foundation. It's Tarte Rainforest of the Sea. And this one is one of their newest foundations, and it comes, the package is just so pretty, so cute. The only thing, it can get messy because it comes with this little dropper. You have to push the button and it drops. It's very, very, very runny comparing to the Amazonian clay. And this one is the color I like wearing during the summer. It's also in tan sand. It's weird because this tan sand is lighter than this tan sand. This one's a little more darker. But it's very, very runny. Very, very liquidy. Very, very liquidy. And I do notice that with this one, I do have to apply 2, maybe 3, depending how much coverage I'm wanting. It's buildable, depending on what coverage. said, what coverage you want. So it's a very, very good coverage foundation, but it has to be built. And it does take a couple minutes for it to dry. Again, I do recommend this either if you're going for the dewy look, or if not, I would recommend it with a setting powder, just because for some reason it will move. Same thing as this one. They tend to move. I just think the packaging is really pretty too. So one thing I said, it can get messy with the dropper. But other than that, like I said, this color I can wear any time of the year. If I'm more tan, then I just go in with a heavier bronzer. And this one, I like to wear it during the summer, just because it's a very good match too for the summer, mainly my summer color. So, and the next one is a oldie but goodie. This foundation has been around probably since our grandmothers were our age. And this is the Estee Lauder Double Stay in Place Makeup. Literally, this is one of Estee Lauder famous foundations, because like I said, it's one of the oldest foundations, and it literally is so good, but so mattifying. Super matte foundation. If you do not like matte foundations, this is not for you. This is extremely, extremely matte. And I mean, it is so matte, you will have to do some contouring or some bronzing or something, or shading of the face, because this is so high coverage. It's actually liquidy, and I do not like the smell in it. It smells kind of between alcohol and paint, if that makes any sense. It is very, very runny. I can't say it's as runny as the Rainforest of the Sea foundation. This is my lightest shade in my collection yet. Like, you see how light it is? You see how light it is? It's very, very, very light. So, this is my lightest shade yet. So, I usually have to go, again, bronzing, contouring, something like that, because it is so mattifying. It's liquidy, but it gets the job done. It covers. You do not have to go with a second layer. I'm yet to see people put a second layer of this. I'm pretty sure if you put a second layer, it would get cakey, because it is so high, fully coverage, full cover. Like, you can cover a lot with this. When I wear this, it's very rare that I go in with concealer after it. Like, this covers the under my eyes, if I am having a breakout, whatever it is. And with this, I usually don't have to go in with a setting powder, because like I said, it's very matte. It does get into all of your face. It will surprise you how mattifying it is. Like I said, this is my lightest shade, and this I tend to wear a lot throughout the winter, because like I said, I'm not out in the sun as much as I am in the summer. So this is my lightest shade. This is actually 4-in-1 Shell Beige. So, and with that one, I actually like going with a buffing brush, a blending brush, a buffing brush. I have the Morphine M439 and the Real Techniques buffing brush. These are my two favorites that I like using for this super matte foundation, because yeah, it's liquidy, but when you blend, it does wonders. These two, highly recommend, especially this one, because it works with a bunch of foundations. And another one, oldie but goodie as well, is the Loreal True Match, and this is my darkest shade in my collection. Is Caramel Beige W7. This is the color that I use all throughout the summer, beginning of fall, or if I've been in the sun a lot, which I am in the summer. This is, like I said, my darkest shade. Is very liquidy. One thing I don't like is messy. I just prefer foundations with pumps, or, you know, this is very, very liquid. It doesn't have a smell, so I do like that. Like I said, it can get messy very, very, very easily, but it's just a pretty foundation. Um, it does a lot of wonders too for me. I do recommend though signing this one as well, because it can get messy. It can transfer as well. It will transfer. And like I said, I have two, or actually have three high-end ones, and one that is a drugstore. This, I believe, is $7.99. This has been around as long as I can remember. It's been around, so I have a little bit for whatever, high-end or drugstore. If you're in a budget, highly recommend this one. Oldie but goodie, does wonders. Or these three are high-end, but there's a little bit of everything. During the winter, when I'm a bit more dry and you want a dewier, this is what I go with for. Or these two that are full high coverage and mattifying foundations. So, and the brush, I'm gonna go over the brushes again. The brushes that I use with these foundations is the Real Technique buffing brush by Real Techniques. I said buffing brush. And then the Morphine M439. And this is a really, really, really famous, popular brush on their website. And the Sigma Flat Top Kabuki, the F80. So these are the three brushes I like. So if there's any other suggestions or videos that you guys would like to know, like eyeshadows, mascaras, lipsticks, blushes, bronzers that you guys like, just let me know. I would like to review them for you guys.